At the start of this project I was given a square up near the Henley campus. At first glance there was a lot of different groups of people there. I immediately started looking towards artists that were influencing me and the way I designed at the time. I quickly took a liking to the style of Grayson Perry, Mark Power, and William Kentridge. Going back to the groups of people available, I started to look at what made them themselves. This could be embodied in clothing and the clothes that they wore. I thought I could take from a recent style I'd been using of taking images of the same person from different angles and cutting up the photos like this. Um, I then moved on to the idea of setting up photos of the individuals doing their activity or each other's, fully dressed in their individual clothing, so such as a tennis player playing cricket. I then got a lot of negative feedback from other people and moved away from the set up stage photo idea and moved towards the street photography and people I spotted on the streets themselves. Too bad everyone was boring though. At the time at least. Looking back on it, I probably should have, investigated it a bit further, maybe try to be a bit more inventive. Anyway, I moved on to the Otley Runners. I started making little characters like so, looking at the comparison between the middle-aged people that lived there and the people doing the Otley Run. I then discovered that the Otley Run wasn't in the right area, so I immediately went back to the photos I'd already taken and found a photo of a dead bee on a tennis court and then a beehive itself. Um, I like the idea of bees being such small creatures that can strike so much fear into people, and I thought I'd come at that maybe with from a funny kind of angle, maybe more, with the comedy-based work that I'd created in past projects. I thought I could, take from that and move forward with that, and maybe improve on it. I took on this idea in the idea that I could make something in the style of a 50s and 60s horror movie poster, and how they're not, well, they're obviously fake, but are also almost funny at the same time, as they're so obviously fake. I pursued the animation slash doodling character idea and found it so much more enjoyable. I started taking inspiration from the game Cuphead, and it's 1930s style rubber hose cartoons. This soon turned into an all-out riot between the bees and the side effects of humanity living on Earth. Without realising, I'd created personalities along with these characters. They seemed to match up with each character. There was a personality that kind of went behind them with the facial expressions and so on. I decided to make that the highlight, and I created, I came up with a series of images that I'm proud of. I think that if I had extra time, I could have done, a lot more. Um, if I'd prioritised, making characters and illustration the main theme earlier, I think I could have done more. But I definitely want to build on this in future projects.